Hey, my loves. First and foremost, if nobody told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You gonna continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand me? Also, you know I gotta give you that brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates, and I want you to leave the rest behind, alright? I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. If you don't get your confirmation through me, I guarantee you going to get it through another individual, alright? So you got to be patient with your process, babies. Also, y'all already know, my voice too raspy to be whispering. So this definitely about the time that you probably want to hit that volume, alright? Now look, before we jump in, chosen ones, I want to thank you so much for all y'all's likes, all y'all shares, all y'all subscribes. Not only the kind words that you say to me, but the kind words that you speak to each other. You understand me? You're not even realizing that you truly building your true soul tribe. You allowing what you went through to help other individuals get through what they currently going through. So I'm proud of you, and I appreciate you, all right? Also, Greensboro, North Carolina, y'all definitely came through. And I'm very looking forward to seeing you on May 7th, too. You understand? It's going to be a beautiful time, a beautiful vibe. And we're going to make memories together, all right? For those also who have purchased a Orlando, Florida ticket, I appreciate you. And I definitely look forward to seeing you in the physical too. Now, I do want to say it's a limited amount of tickets only because I do want to be able to truly be there to be of assistance. I want to answer questions as you have them, as well as provide certain clarity for you and your situation, all right? So definitely, if you haven't grabbed your ticket yet, I would recommend doing so, all right? Also, Baltimore, Maryland, tickets sold out. I appreciate you. Atlanta, Georgia, the tickets are sold out. I appreciate you. But for those who will not be able to physically see me in person, based upon your circumstances, whether or not it's your children, whether or not it's you working, whatever the case may be, know that I got virtual classes for you too, babies. All right? You not left out. So definitely check the link in my bio so you can grab yours. Because, again, it's a limited amount of time because I want to be able to truly be there to assist you and not just have multiple people in the room, you understand, without actually reading them in real time, providing certain confirmations as they come through from the divine. I'm here for you, babies, all right? So I appreciate you. I look forward to seeing you. And those who have been having coaching sessions with me too, I appreciate you, baby. I feel you. You growing, you glowing. And I'm proud of you, all right? Now, please remember, I'll never reach out to you for a reading. So you got to be ready to receive it. The link's in my bio, all right? Now, let's start. Y'all probably like, damn, shorty had that long introduction. But you already know what it is, all right? Now, let's jump into it, chosen ones. I got a question to ask you, right? Why do you continue to allow your past to have control over your life? Why do you still allow those past situations that you already survived continue to try to dim your light or make you feel a certain type of way inside? Now, as I'm saying this, some of y'all could be mean mugging. Some of y'all could be saying, oh, you bugging. Okay, cool. Talk your shit, babies. However, I'm still going to speak the truth. See, a lot of you are trying to persuade you that you over that past individual who played you. A lot of you are trying to persuade yourself that you truly have gotten out, but you still keep replaying what this person did to you. You keep allowing that to project out, so that's what gets attracted to you. When you realize that your mind is the manifester, meaning that whatever you consume your mind with, whether or not it's positivity or something that's toxic, that's what's going to come to you. Your mind is the manifester. Your mind is the magnet in a sense. So whatever you fill your mind with is what's going to be coming in. And a lot of you are so focused on what your past person did. They cheated on you. They beat on you. They disrespected you. They neglected you. They said harsh things to you, so on and so forth. You so focused and keep replaying what they did to you over and over again instead of allowing yourself to truly disconnect from them. See, a lot of you can say, nah, I don't think about my past. I ain't worried about their ass. I would never take them back. Okay, cool. But why are you sitting there using that person as a blueprint for the individual who's truly for you? And I'm going to explain that to you, chosen ones. When you keep consuming your mind with, oh, I'll never go back to a cheating person. Oh, I'm going to never go back and do this. Oh, I'm going to never accept that. That's exactly what starts to come in. Because you're not focused on what you want. You focus on where you've been. You focusing on all those negative things. So what type of ships do you think is going to come in, chosen ones? You still allowing them to have power over you, even though you're not physically around these individuals. You still allowing them to be in your head. You keep replaying what they did to you over and over again. And with doing so, you setting the foundation for what's expected to come in. You need to stop and let that go. Now, when I say this, I'm not downplaying what you went through. But you're not no victim either. You a survivor. So therefore, you need to have control over you. You heard me? I'm not saying what they did was right at all. You know it was wrong. But you already survived what you went through. So why are you still allowing them to have access to you? You understand me? You are basically allowing them to cheat on you over and over again, even though you're not even physically still with them. You allowing them to abuse you over and over again, even though they can't physically have access to you. You literally are still giving them power. So now, not only that, you projecting this on your person who's going to come in, who truly is going to be your blessing, because you in your head about this past person and what they did. That's not fair to you, baby. At all. Now, what you have to realize is sometimes when you speak what you went through, you can finally release it from you. And now you can focus on what you want to attract towards you. You understand me? So we're not downplaying again what they did. We're not saying that it was right at all. But at the same time, you're going to have to knock that shit off. You're going to have to stop giving them power still. They beat you, okay. They disrespected you, okay. But you done did your work. You understand? You done put that time in. You survived those things. So why are you still going to allow them to alter all the great things that's coming for you and towards you? You understand me? That's not fair. I want you to truly realize that those individuals still have mental control over your mind when you keep replaying what they did over and over again. When you keep looking at other individuals and comparing them to them. When you get triggered by certain things that have similarities to them. See, we gonna talk. Before you truly find your divine boo, not only do you have to find you, you also experience and encounter some karmic individuals. Why? Because they giving you blues clues. Now we gonna talk, chosen ones. See, you gonna end up realizing that the karmics that you cross paths with, they're going to actually have similarities to the person that you're supposed to be with. Now, when I say that, I'm not talking about that toxicity. I'm not talking about the cheating or disrespect. I'm talking about sometimes they have similar characteristics as that person from your past. But the difference between them is that this is the right person. The difference between them is they're actually going to treat you better. You understand? So I'm going to give you an example. You could have a past partner that was very business driven. They was just focused on their career. They seemed like they was a go-getter, right? So when you was with that person, you initially was attracted to them based upon the things that they were doing. But then you started to see they start putting that job over you. They start putting money over you. They made you feel less about you based upon what you could or could not financially do. Now you run into your new person and they got a career. They dedicated to their job. So that triggers something mentally inside, right? That triggers you because you like, nah, this person is acting just like this past person. They all about their business, so on and so forth. But there's a difference. This new person's going to be able to balance the two. This new person's going to be a go-getter, but at the same time, they're going to be embracing you. This new person is going to want to be investing in you. So it could be a trigger, something as simple as that. Or it could be triggering as far as their appearance in a sense. Because again, you may have not truly gotten over the experiences that you encountered. So you could see somebody, right? And you like, oh, nah, I don't want them. They look like so-and-so's ass. And because you trying to persuade you to get over that person in the past, now you shunning anybody who looks like them, not even realizing that they were the impersonators in a sense. So your true divine boo could really look like that past person that you was attracted to. You're not even realizing that you was attracted to him because before you came down to earth, you seen face to face who that person was that you was supposed to be with. You seen the face to face. God will show you them, right? So then when you come to earth, what you try to do is match that face with that person or that individual. So you start again. You're attracted to a certain type. God will have you go inside to see why you like what you like. And at times you will sit there and try to walk away from, oh, this person looked like this or this person looked like that, not even realizing that they were dressing up in a sense. They really wasn't your true divine partner. They was a karmic. So now you allowed that past individual who looks like your true divine boo have control over you. They finessed you in a sense. So now you running away from the person that you're supposed to be with. You're going to have to put two and two together, chosen ones. You got to realize before you meet the real, God will have you meet the fake. Only so that when you finally sit there and align with your true boo, you will feel the difference. And you won't sit there and alter your fate. You understand me? So you're going to have to realize that just like certain people, when you see trails and they leaving little clues like, okay, this is how you get back to where you're going to and so on and so forth. The same apply to you. God had certain individuals have certain similarities to who you're supposed to be with. So this past person could have been a go-getter pertaining to money. Then your other person could have been somebody who showed love in a sense, but they didn't have any ambition. Now, this other person could have been like this. This other person could have been like that. But when you align with your true divine boo, they're going to consist of all those things. It's almost like, again, how you see individuals who feel like they have to entertain multiple women or multiple men. They say, well, this person I feel this vibe with, and this person gives me this. They're settling in a sense because they true divine person is going to have all of those qualities within. You understand me? So you can't allow your past to have control over you and keep you from going to where you're supposed to be going to, as well as with the individuals that you're supposed to be growing with. You're going to have to take your power back. See, when God has you isolate, he's isolating you to elevate. He's isolating you so you can finally feel your feelings as well. Why? Because you can at that point in time, you'll be able to tell heaven from hell. You'll be able to see who's really like that and who's dressing up just to attract you. You understand me? So, again, you can't allow your past to have control over you, have you scared to move forward with certain individuals, or so focused on what they did to you, you don't realize or focus on who wants to do positive things for you. You understand me? Don't get finessed, babies. Because, again, you trying to get over your past will really sometimes cause certain disruptions within. It'll have you, if you so focused on what so-and-so did instead of why you was accepting or allowing it, that's going to alter your future. Because now anybody who tries to come in and provide you the things that they didn't, now you're going to hold them accountable for that past person who did it. You understand? You cannot do that. You know you deserve love, so why not embrace that? You know you deserve to be protected, respected. You understand? All of the following. You know that. And you also got to know that you're not the same person that you was when you was with these past people. You understand me? Now you have clarity and you can see through certain signs and synchronicities to tell that certain people are evil. You can see that. Once you acknowledge that demon that they had within them and seen how it hopped into other individuals and you cross paths with them based upon certain circumstances, you're going to realize, you understand, and be able to identify them right away. Because a lot of the times you repeat the same thing because, okay, this person could have been physically abusive, but this other person could have seemed like they was sweeter, but they still was doing shit. So this person could have been physically abusive towards you. Now you feel like this next person, because you ain't healed you thought that this was a better person than that past individual when they just had their shit dressed up a little better. You understand? So now you feel like, well, because this person didn't physically abuse me, you ain't realizing that they are mentally doing it. You had to disconnect from all past individuals. You truly have to get to know you so that you can feel when God is telling you certain people aren't for you. You understand me? You have to use your discernment, but you also have to know that you're not the same person that they knew. Because you ain't even know you when you knew these individuals. You understand me? You got to trust that you got the ability to see through that shit that other individuals are trying to show you. You have to understand that you are not in the same helpless place that you may have felt like you was before. You got to know that you earned all this love, light, and abundance that's hidden towards you. You got to believe it so that you see it. And you got to speak what you seeking. You understand me? So please take your power back. Stop focusing on your past. Once you speak it, you release it. Don't go back to that. Now let's start focusing on saying positive affirmations. I am loved. I am going to be loved. I am happy. I am healthy. I am healed. I am healing. You talk about positive things, chosen ones. Because again, your mind is the manifester. Your mind is the magnet. So what you actually think about is what's going to happen. So don't allow fears or past people's projections to have you end up turning into them or still allowing them to have control over your future things that's coming in. No. Out of sight, out of mind. Stop looking back. Because just like these individuals was faking towards you, they faking towards the next. Just like, again, when you was with these individuals, you faked like you was so happy. You act like everything was perfect. Knowing damn well behind closed doors, you truly was hurting. So what do you think? That if you focus on this past person, don't you think that they doing the same thing? They acting like everything's cool just to get a reaction out of you. They acting like they with their new boo just to get a reaction out of you. But one thing about karma, that it always comes back around. So whatever they did to you is going to be the same thing that takes them down. So you have to stop focusing on, are they paying for what they put you through? Are they paying for this or karma events happening? You know what it is because God don't play about you. So when you know that God told you, listen, anybody who did some foul shit is going to pay for it, you believe it. You ain't got to look over his shoulder to see if that came in. Because those people going to be trying to put on their best disguise so that you can't even pick up what's happening. But energetically, you know that they going through some shit. That got nothing to do with you. Well, it does in a sense, because what they happen or what they had happen to you is what's coming true for them. So again, you gotta realize God's not playing about his chosen ones. But why are you going to continue to relive these events over and over again when you already physically was there and went through them? You already had got physically abused, mentally abused, used, so on and so forth. You already experienced that. So why are you allowing them to do that shit over and over again? And when you keep going back to those thoughts, what do you think that you still pulling in? You still giving them access. You still giving them energy. Instead of focus on what could have been, you focus on what's going to be. You're going to be loved. You're going to be cherished. You're going to be nurtured. You're going to be honored. You getting put in those positions that you earned and deserved, chosen ones. So let the past be the past. That has nothing to do with your ass. You outgrew them. Keep growing. Continue to be great. Keep glowing. I'm trying to tell you. So many great things align for you, love. But you just have to allow them to flow to you and through you. Don't allow the past to have control over you anymore. You understand me? I love you. Please remember, if you need me, you know how to reach me, all right? But you got to be ready to receive that message. Because I ain't sugarcoating shit. I'm going to tell you what that past person did, what they doing now, what you did, what you doing now, as well as what's expected to come to you. You understand me? I'm here for you. I love you. Continue to be great.